ॐ ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरोन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजाता सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादा सहगणा ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितं हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। कं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्य ईश्वरम्। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंदा जय द्वैत चंद्र जय गौरभक्तवृंद जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय द्वैत चंद्र जय गौरभक्तवृंद जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय द्वैत चंद्र जय गौरभक्तवृंद। All glories to Lord Chaitanya, all glories to Lord Nityananda, all glories to Advaita Chandra, and all glories to all the devotees of Lord Chaitanya. So in the chapter, the Lord begins studying and his childhood mischief. ये प्रभु रे सर्वा वेदे पुरले बखाने तेन प्रभु खेले शची देवीरांगने. That same Lord who is glorified in the Vedas and Puranas thus played in the courtyard of Mother Shachi. Dubila chanchalya rase Prabhu Vishwambhara Samadhi chapalayata dvijera konara. Lord Vishwambhar drowned in the mood of a restless child as he sported with other restless Brahmana boys. So when the Supreme Lord gets in a role, he is completely into it. And his Leela Shakti makes him forget that he is the Supreme Lord. If he would simultaneously remember that he is the Supreme Lord, then, maza nahi aayega. How will they relish the rasa? So the Leela Shakti, though she is under the control of the Lord, yet because of the desire of the Lord, covers the Supreme Lord, and the Lord is thinking that he is a restless child.
Sabara sahita giya pade nana stane dariya rakhite nahi pare ko na jane. As the Lord went to study at various places with his friends, no one was able to control him. So he was that type of student who was brilliant and who was also most brilliant in his naughtiness. Nobody could control him. अन्य शिशु देखिने कर के कुतूहला सेहा परिहास करे बाजये कोंडाला.
Whenever the Lord met some new boys, he would tease them. And when the other boys retaliated, a quarrel broke out. So Lord was a big bully, it seems, new boys, and he would rag them, tease them.
प्रभु बालक सब जीने प्रभु बाले अन्य शिशु गण यता सब हरीश करे. By the strength of the Lord, he and his friends always won such quarrels, and the other boys would leave in defeat. Dhulaya tusara Prabhu Shri Gaura Sundara Likana Kalira Bindu Shobhe Manohara.
When Lord Gaur Sundar became
Gray
with a covering of dust and decorated with drops of ink, he appeared most enchanting. So Lord Gaur Sundar is becoming Shama Sundar.
So the sand on the banks of Ganga is grey color. If you go and see Ganga, on the beach here is what, orange?
They call it
yellow.
Golden Beach.
Golden beach. In Mayapur, it is all grey.
बढ़िया
सुनिया सर्व शिशु गण संगे गंगा स्नाने मध्याह्ने चले न बहुरंगे. At noon, after their studies, the Lord and his friends joyfully went to bathe in the Ganges. So morning, first half they will complete their studies, and then it is picnic. Majiya Gangaya Vishwambara Kutuhari Shishu Gana Sange Kare Jalapena Peli.
Vishwambhar and his friends eagerly entered the Ganges, wherein they enjoyed splashing water on each other.
Nadiyara Sampatti Va Kevalite Pare Asankhyaata Loka Eko Ghate Snanakare. Who can describe the opulence of Navadvip? Innumerable people took bath at one of the bathing ghats.
Asankhya Loka.
So people were uncountable. Kadeka Vashanta Danta Grahastha Sannyasi Na Jani Kateka Shishu Miletani Asi.
I am unable to say how many saints, ascetics, householders, sannyasis, and children came there to take bath.
Sabare Naiya Prabhu Gangaya Santare Shane Dube Shane Base Nana Krida Kare. As the Lord swam in the Ganges with his associates, sometimes he would dive below the surface and sometimes he would float. In this way, he enjoyed various water sports. So when the Lord came as Krishna, he sported in Yamuna, and now he is fulfilling the desire of Mother Ganga of bathing in Ganga. Jala Krida Kare Gaura Sundara Sharira Sabakar Gaye Lage Charane Ranira.
While engaged in water sports, Lord Gaur Sundar would splash water with his feet on those nearby.
Chanamrit. Sabemana Kare Tabu Nishedana Mane Dharite okeha nahi pare ekasthane. People forbade him from doing this. So he was in the water, and with his leg he will push and throw water on others. So everybody around told, don't do this. But the Lord ignored them, and they were unable to catch him. So he was completely uncontrolled. Puna puna sabare karaya prabhu snana kare chayukaro ange kullavlo pradhana.
The Lord compelled everyone to bathe again and again by touching them or by spitting on them. So imagine these brahmanas, they would come in the morning to take bath in the Ganges, and then they have to go and do their Gayatri, they have to do their puja. So the Brahman would be coming out of water, and suddenly Mahaprabhu would splash from his feet water over him. So he's contaminated. So he comes again a dip, and then again Lord would do that. And then, like the previous verse, that they were not able to catch him. So he would do that and he would start swimming deeper in the Ganges. So then these people would take bath, dip again, and by the time they would come out again, spitting on them or splashing with the water.
Kullola.
Kullola Pradhan.
So the Chanamrit is there, and then the nectar from Lord's mouth. Na paiya prabhura na gali vipragane sabe chali lena tanra janake rastane. Being unable to restrain him, the Brahmanas approached his father to complain about him. So this also we know, when some child is really naughty, then if they don't find any means, then they will go and complain to the father, to the mother, to the family, to the teachers. Shuna shuna o he mishra parama bandava tomara putrera panyayaka hisaba.
The Brahmana said, dear friend Jagannath Mishra, please hear, Shuna, please hear about your son's misdeed, what all he has been doing.
So in Krishna's pastimes, the gopis will come and complain to Mother Yashoda. Here all the Brahmanas are coming complaining to Jagannath Mishra. Bhalemate kari tena pari ganga snana Yeha bole jala diya bange mora dhyana. Due to his misdeeds, we are unable to bathe properly. Someone said, he splashes water on me and disturbs my meditation. So during the afternoon time, during the Sandhya, when the moon is on the zenith, then the Brahmanas, the sun is on zenith, thank you. The Brahmanas will take their thread and they will stand half in water and they will be chanting Gayatri. So they have to meditate on each of the Gayatri mantra. So they're doing that, and in between, Lord will come and splash some water. So then, the person becomes so disturbed. Arbole kari dhyana karai dekha Kali Yogi Narayana Muni Parateka.
Another complaint. Your son asked me, who are you meditating on? In Kali Yoga, I am directly Lord Narayan. Why are you meditating? Narayan is standing here. Whom are you meditating on?
So here is publicly declaring.
But nobody is agreeing.
And that Brahmana, I said, if you tell anyone, then I will kill you. Keha bole more Shiva linga kare churi. Keha bole more lai palaya otari. Someone said, he stole my Shivalinga. And someone else said, he ran away with my chadar.
So there he was doing Vastra Haran of gopis, and here he is doing Vastra Haran of Brahmanas.
Keha bole pushpa durva naivedya chandana. Vishnu puji bhara sajja Vishnura hasana. Amikari snana heta Vishesya hasane. Sabakai paritabe kare palayane.
Someone said, I kept the ingredients for worshipping Vishnu: flowers, durva grass, bhogs, sandalwood pulp, and the Lord's asana on the bank of Ganges. When I went to take bath, your son sat on the Lord's asana, ate the bhoga, smeared himself with sandalwood pulp, decorated himself with flowers, and ran off.
So what devotion these devotees, Brahmanas had that Lord accepted everything directly. हार बोले दो मीके ने दुख भाव माने यार लागी कैला से पाने. Then he said, why are you unhappy? He for whom you arrange those ingredients has himself enjoyed them. So this is what the child Nima is telling that Brahmana, Are, why are you happy? You arranged all those ingredients for the Lord and he himself enjoyed these. केहा बोले संध्या करी जाले नमिया डूब दिया लाया न्याया चरणे धरिया.
I was standing in the water chanting my Gayatri. He grabbed my feet and pushed me down.
केहा बोले हमारा नाम निसाजी दूती केहा बोले हमारा चोराय गीता कुंती. Another said, he always takes my flower basket and fresh cloth. Someone else said, he steals my Bhagavad Gita. केहा बोले पुत्र अति बालका
My son is very young, and your son makes him cry by putting water in his ears.
केहा बोले मोर पृष्ठा लिया कांदे चढ़े मुनि रे महेश बलि झाप दिया पड़े. Another person said, he comes behind me, climbs on my shoulders, and then jumps into the water, exclaiming, I am Lord Mahesh. केहा बोले वैसे मोरा पूजा आसने नैवेद्य काया विष्णु पूजा बने.
Someone said, your son sits on my asan and eats the offerings I have prepared for Lord Vishnu. Then he worships Lord Vishnu.
स्नान करे उठिले बालु कदे अंगे यते काच फल शिशु से दार संगे. When I come out from my bath, he throws sand on me. He's surrounded by all the other mischievous boys. स्त्री वासे पुरुष वासे करे बदला परिवार बेला सबे लज्जय विकला.
Strivase and Purushvase. He exchanges the men's clothes with the women's. And then everyone is embarrassed when they go to dress. So they go for dressing and the clothes have been mixed up.
Parama Bandhava Tumi Mishra Jagannatha Nitya Egi Mata Kare Kahiru Tomata. O Jagannath Mishra, you are our dear friend. Therefore, we are informing you that your son does such things every day. Every day. You know what a report. दुई प्रहरी और नहीं उठे जल हाइते देहा बताहारा भाला ताकि देखे पाते.
He remains in the water for up to 6 hours. So how will his body remain fit? So now they are talking about his health and his body also.
And then they cannot also reschedule their visit. Okay, if he comes at this time, so they can go some
Yeah,
other
like
time. But
morning Sandhya till afternoon Sandhya, the Lord is there.
केन काले पार्श्ववर्ती याते का बालिका कोपमने आइलेना शची देवियाता.
At the same time, all the neighborhood girls approached Mother Sachi in an angry mood. Some more complaints are coming.
What is it? Parent neighbors meeting. शजीरे संबोधिया सबे बोले न वचना Shuna Thakurani Nicha Putrera Karama. They all complained to Mother Shachi, "Oh Thakurani, listen to what your son has done. Vasana Karaya Churi Bole Ati Manda Uttara Karile Jala Deha Kare Dvandva."
He steals our clothes and speaks very badly. If we protest, he throws water on us and starts a quarrel. Now, these girls have come in an angry mood. See, those Brahmanas, they were Jagannath Mishra's friends, so they were speaking still sweetly. But these girls are agitated and angry.
Vratakari Bariyata Nipula Pala Chadariya Pele Bala Kariya Sakala. By force, he scatters whatever fruits and flowers we bring for puja. So they're bringing all these paraphernalia, and the Lord will just scatter them around. Snanakari utile balu kadeyange yate kachapala shishu se tarasange.
When we come out from our bath, he throws sand on us. He's surrounded by all sorts of mischievous boys.
Alakshite asi karne bole bada bola yeha bole mora mukhe dile ke kalola. He sneaks up behind us and shouts in our ears. One of the girls said, "He spits water in my face." Oh my goodness. O kadara bichi deya kishire bitare keha bole more chahe vibakari bare.
And then he threw okada seeds. So these seeds induces itching. So he threw okada seeds in my hair. Someone else said he wants to marry me.
Ratidinai mata every day he behaves with us like this. Does your Nimai think he's a son of a king? Purveshu Nilana Yena Nandera Kumara Se Mata Sab Kare Nimai Tomara.
Now these girls were not aware that he is the same Supreme Lord, but they are concluding that the activities of your son Nimai exactly resembles what we have heard about the activities of the son of Nanda Maharaj. So he has become a Ganga terrorist. Like people are so scared to go to Ganga and take bath.
Dukhe Bapa Maye Divaye Dine Tatakshane Kondala Masane. When we tell our parents about your son's mischief, they will surely quarrel with you. So these girls have first come to tell this to Mother Shachi. They have not yet told to their parents. So they're saying that, but if you tell our parents, they'll all come and quarrel with you. Nivarana kara jaga apana chayola nadiyaya he na karma kabuna he bala.
Therefore, please control your son immediately, for such activities are not proper in Nadia. So they are sort of giving ultimatum to Shachi Mata that your son is not some king's son. You please control him. Otherwise, if our parents will get to know, then they'll come and have a big fight with you.
Shuniya asena ma prabhu janani sabe kole kariya balena priyamani. Upon hearing these complaints, the Lord's mother smiled, embraced the girls, and sweetly spoke to them. Nimai aile aji vadiyamu bandiya arayena upadrava nahi karegiya.
When Nimai returns today, Mata is thinking of doing Damodar Leela again. I will tie him up and beat him with a stick so that he won't disturb you again.
Shachira charana dhuli lana sabe shire तबे चलिले न पुनः स्नान करिबारे. All the girls then took the dust from Shachi Mata's feet on their heads and went to take bath. Yate chapandya prabhu kare arasane paramarthi sabara santosha badamane.
In spite of Nimai's mischief, everyone ultimately felt truly satisfied. So they were becoming the part of Mahaprabhu's Leela. So why would they not be satisfied?
Yeah, I mean, so this is so significant that the Brahmanas had so much trouble chanting their Gayatri, and they came and complained, but they were all feeling so completely happy and satisfied, and so were the girls.
Actually, we sing in Damodar Ashtakam na, that Iti Drikshvalila Bhirananda Kunde Swagosham Nimajantam. So Lord is submerging the devotees in Anand Kunde, in the ocean of bliss, by performing these beautiful pastimes. What was the tune?
People came to complain to Jagannath Mishra for amusement. Point to be noted. They came to complain to Jagannath Mishra for amusement, but he became upset and angrily replied, "The father, Niravadi Samare Balamate Ganga Snane Nadeya Karibare."
This boy behaves like this every day. He doesn't allow anyone to peacefully take bath in the Ganges.
Ek jantaya tara Shasti Hari Bare Sabe Rakhi Leha Keha Rakhi Te Na Pare. I am going to punish him right now. Although they all tried to pacify Jagannath Mishra, they were unable. Krodakari Akana Lila Mishra Vara Janila Gauranga Sarva Bhutera Ishvara.
Gauranga, the lord of all living entities, could understand that Jagannath Mishra was searching for him in an angry mood.
I'm sure some of us would have that experience. We did something, and others will tell us, parents are very angry. Be careful if you go home. Ganga Jale Vikare Shri Gaura Sundara Sarva Balakera Madhye Ati Manohara.
Sri Gaurasundar was most enchanting as he continued sporting in the water of the Ganges with the other boys. Some devotees are writing here that the slides are not changing on the right time. Maybe there is some internet issue at your end, because here I think it's all fine.
Of course, we are able to change on time. Kumari Kasabe Bole Shuna Vishwambara Mishra Ailena Saivara. All the girls said, "Listen, Vishwambhar, your father is coming. You better get out of here."
The same girls who have come to complain.
Shishugana Sange Prabhu Yayadhari Bare Palaila Brahmana Ko Mari Sabadare.
As Jagannath Mishra came on his way to find the Lord amongst his friends, the Brahmana girls ran away in fear.
So much he was upset. Sabare Shikhaya Mishra Stane Kahi Bare Snane Nahi Ai Sena Tomara Kumara.
Meanwhile, Nimai instructed his friends to tell his father, "Your son has not come for bath today." So the friends were all telling like this.
Devat Gila Kara Pariya Shuniya Amarawachi Raharaniya. He went straight from home. He went straight home after school. We are also waiting for him. So this is all his boy friends are telling that, from school he directly went home. He didn't come here. We are also waiting. You also wait. शिकाइयारपते प्रभु गेला घर गंगा घाटे आसी आमी गेला मिश्रवार.
After instructing his friends, the Lord went home by another path, just as Jagannath Mishra arrived at the bathing ghat.
आसिया गंगारा घाटे चारि दिके चाहे शिशु गण मध्य पुत्रे देखिते न पाए. Jagannath Mishra looked all over but could not see his son amongst the boys. So he was looking so many boys. So he was just searching, where is my son in this? Mishra jigyasena vishwambara kati gela शिशु गण बोले आजी स्नान नहाइला.
He then inquired, where did Vishwambhar go? The boys replied, he didn't come for bath today.
से पथ गेला घर पढ़िया सुनिया सबे आजी तारा अपेक्षा करिया. He went straight home after school. We are all waiting for him.
So exactly they were doing as they were told.
Good friends. चाहे मिश्रा ते बाड़ी लाया दर्ज गर्ज करे बड़ा लागना पाइया.
Searching all over with a stick in his hand, Jagannath Mishra grumbled in anger on being unable to find his son.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama,
Rama Rama Hare Hare. So by Gaurang Mahaprabhu's grace, whenever we get an opportunity to bathe in Ganges this time, we should all meditate on this beautiful pastime which Lord is performing in Ganga himself. So thank you all for joining. We will see you all tomorrow morning for the Japa session. Hare Krishna.